Hi, so it's past June 30, which means in Australia the tax year or the financial year is complete. And I thought it would be helpful to run through my tax prep process. I guess the spoiler alert here is that the process is really through the tax year, saving files into the right folders and setting things up in a way that when it comes time to prepare my tax return, it is easy, which no one says ever except for me. So maybe I can make it easy for you. First of all, I guess I have the tax folder always linked as a shortcut from my sidebar in Finder, so I can just always drop things in there. Obviously, the new tax year has started, so I have both. When I have the folder set up, I use the codes to match the ATO tax return codes. And these are just the ones that I use. You might have others that are relevant to you. On the left-hand side, you can see the template that I use. This is just a Google Docs template. And I've cleared out last year's donations. And I'm going to detail the ones that I've saved through the year from this folder. So I go into the folder, I'll just put it into the folder view. I sort it by name and then I just double check that the dates, so it's from July 2021 to April 2022. I know that these ones are just summary files, so all the dates are in the right year. Hopefully this is everything that I used. And then what's happened with these most of the time is they've come out of my inbox zero process. So I've, say for example here, I've had a payment email from PayPal, the receipt. I'll blur out some of the sensitive details here, but it has just sent me the email. I've saved that email to this folder and then deleted that email. So I don't need that email anymore. I can always go back to PayPal if I want to double check things. So what's in this folder is just anything that I've saved from that process, as well as anything that I've saved from other platforms that I use. And I won't open them all up because of the sensitive information, but the example there, so if I have the expense name is, it's just a donation, Climate Council. Sometimes I put more detail in the name. The date was 2021 0809. I like to do year, month, date so that I can sort chronologically. In that case, it was $50. So I go through, fill them in like that. It summarizes the total and then that puts it into the total on the front page of my tax prep sheet. So I have a similar process for all the different categories. I sort of save up the related receipts out of my inbox and into the folder on my computer, in this case in Dropbox, so it's always stored, saved in case anything should happen to my computer or my files. I know it's always there. And then I use a Google Doc for this one, I guess just because I like to be able to copy from the last year, and I just like Google Docs. So you don't have to do them in those systems, but this works really well for me. Just a little tidbit on preparing tax and how you might make it easier. Anyway, hope that's helpful to someone out there, and see you next time.